Hi there, students. This is the help video for the ALEX take-home practice quiz 7.1 to 7.3. Make sure you have post-it notes handy, 2 of them, because they're going to come to be very useful for this particular lesson. I'm going to do a few examples here, said in the circle below. AG is a diameter. So right off the bat, when you're given a diameter, trace, sweep, 180. Right off the fact that you have a diameter, you automatically have 180 going both directions. Just kind of keep that in mind. And IF intersects circle at G. That means IF, notice it's 1 point, so we have a tangent here. And DH intersects the circle at D and G. That makes DH a secant right here. And E to G is a chord. That's chord. Use this information to find the following. All right, a chord in this case would be any segment with endpoints on the circle. So there's like several of them, not several, a couple. So EG would be a chord, and notice no arrows because a chord is simply a segment. Another segment, all diameters are automatically a chord. So that would be KG, would be a chord. G to J would also be a chord. A secant line goes through the outside, so that would be DH, the line would be a secant. And then give a tangent line, that would be I to F. And it must be a line because it specifically uses the terminology a line, IF line. So that's an example of each of those. It says right there are 1,025 books sold last week at Sid's bookstore. The table below summarizes these books by genre. The information is all presented in a circle on a graph. Find the central angle X for the self-help slice in the circle. Do not round. So find the central angle X, which is right here. We want to find the measure of that angle. And we are specifically told that the number of books sold is 261 out of 1,025. So right here, you're going to make a proportion, and the proportion looks like this: piece of something. Piece maybe isn't the best of words. Part is probably a better word. Part of something over a whole of something equals part over whole. Now, in this case, what we want is X degree central angle. So our X is a degree, so therefore the whole is going to be 360 degrees, equals part. We're given the whole of the books. Whole of the books. So it's going to be part over whole. Part is 261 over 1,025. Cross multiply. I'm going to do the math here. All right, so we are going to have X times 1,025 equals 360 and 261. Solving for X. Divide by 1,025. Divide by 1,000. 1,125. Am I using a calculator? No, because you're smart like that. We can do this without a calculator. Let's see what we can do here. First I add, that's going to be 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 1 is 8, plus 1 is 9. I know this is going to be divisible by 9, and I know this is divisible by 9. So I'm going to go ahead and divide 1,025 by 9. So I get 125, and then 360 divided by 9 is going to be 40. So cancel, cancel. So on top I have 40 over 261 over 125. These are both still divisible by 5. So cancel. I know 5 goes in there 8 times. 261. And I know 5 goes in there 25 times. I see if there is any additional thing I can do here. 5 doesn't go into either of these. So 261 times 8. That's 16 plus 4 is 20. So I have right here 25 goes into 2088. Eight times 25 is 200. We bring 8 down. 8, 3, 75. We'll be bringing down a decimal here. And that is 3. That is 1, 0, 0. Goes in there 5 times. 5, 0, 0, and 2. So my degree, my x degree is going to be 83.52 degrees. Part over whole equals part over whole. This is going to be 83, excuse me, 83.52 degrees. 83.52 degrees. Part over whole equals part over whole. Cross multiply. Taking a look here. It says the circle below has a center of P. Suppose QR is 76. Q to R, 76. That's an arc right there. 76. QS is a tangent. So this is a tangent. Add Q, find the following. Okay, rather than simply looking for what's there, just find everything possible, then go for here. So we know this is a central angle. Why? Because we're told P is the center. Measure of a central angle to its arc the same. So this is going to be 76. This isn't on here. So this is where you can frame. And this angle back here is going to be 76 divided by 2 because it's an on. So 76 divided by 2. And we get 38. Now, we see if there's anything else we can find. It asks for QPR. QPR. We already got that at 76. RQS RQS, we already got that. It is 38. In the circle below, IK is a diameter, IL is a tangent. And the measure of arc I to J is 126. Let me color code this for us. I to J, that's right there. I to J, 1, 2, 6. We have a diameter here, so trace, sweep 180. Once again, rather than simply look for what they're going to ask, just get in the habit of finding everything possible, then go after these. So let's take a look and see what we have. If we know this is 180, I can easily find this angle right here. And I'm going to do 180, 126. That's 4. That is 5. So I got 54. And then going this way, it's 180. Let's frame stuff up. If I frame here at this on, sweep, sweep, that grabs the 180, that makes this 90. Let's see what else we can find here. We have 2 more ons that go like this right here. That's another on. Half of 54 is 27. And then I have a tan cord right here. Sweep the angle, sweep the arc. The arc is 126, so we're doing half of 126, and that is going to be 63. Now that we basically found all the arcs and all the angles, then we come down here and we find J, angle J-I-L, J-I-L, J-I-L. Well, we have that right here. That's an angle, not an arc, so we're just simply going to add 27 and 90. We get 126. And then J-I-K, there's J, there's I, there's K right here. We already have that. It is 27. So get in the habit of finding everything, and then you can just pick off what it wants you to find. Last one here, last example at least. We are told that the arc AB is 83. And then the arc C to D is 101. And we want to find the angle AEB, AEB. So you trace, this is a chord. And a chord, the angle equals arc plus arc over 2. Now we simply circle plug chug. Angle, we don't have it. So there's our X, or our unknown. One arc, sweep it, 83, plus the other arc, 101 over 2. I go 83, 101 right here. That's 4, that's 8, that's 1. Now I'm going to divide by 2. 2 goes in there 9, and 2 goes in there 2 times. So 92 is my angle measure. This right here, these are 2 secants. So this is a secant, secant. That's an out. So angle equals big arc minus little arc over 2. Let me color code everything. Your big arc would be right here. Your little arc would be right here. And then the angle we're working with is going to be back here. Let's see what we have. We are told that the angle AEB back here is 51 degrees. So we go like this, circle, plug, chug, 51 equals CD, that's our little arc, 35. We're being asked to find A to B, that's our X. So our big arc is X minus our little arc, 35 over 2. Cross multiply. 102 equals X minus 35. Of course, we're adding 35 to both. X equals 7, 137. You can always check these. So we're simply going to add 137 plus, or excuse me, minus 35, because it's minus right there. That's 2, 0. 102, we're going to divide by 2. We get 51, and ta-da, it matches. So studies show that having a little pet moment is stress reducing. So I hope you get a chance to find your pet and give it a little love here. This is my kitty cat, my 19-year-old Sloopy, and she only likes to be held when it's her idea. So she's squirming right now, but she says hello, and you can have your aw moment. So go find your little fur baby if you have one, your little fur companion, and give him a little scrub behind the ears. All right, cat.